Okay, hello everybody. I have the tutorial for the advanced blueprint spline I made for make some generation stuff easier. Like, let's say we have the meshes, array meshes, and this is the panel details panel to use the blueprint spline. It has a lot of as you can see, parameters. You can the main objective to build something like this is to produce more randomized walls and fences and maybe I don't know wood planks at the ground, streets, houses, cities, whatever you want. uh, let's say this is our main panel. This is the toggle, the switch for the whole system to work. If I come here and say on, it will be on, and if I come here and say off, it will be off. Hold on, let me fix this. Jeez. Okay, here it is. I'm sorry for the delay. I was some wrong nodes in there, so I have to fix them. Okay, this is our blueprint. Here it is. As you can see, it is a randomized array meshes. You can add many array meshes as you want, and a lot of stuff. So we will just let's get started. So like I said, this is the main switch and this is the spacing simply makes things denser or lesser. Like if I come here and put 500, it will be lesser, as you can see, based on the distance, of course, distance of the start spline point and the end spline point. As you can see, if I pull this over, it will add more and more objects depending on the spacing value we put here. So the offset is for the other sides. You can just come here to the sides. By the way, side starts from the -1. Honestly, I couldn't make this start from the 0. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a way, but I couldn't find it. So if you come here and put 0, it will add one more line here. And if you come here, add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can just add another layers like this. So if you, yeah, and offset is the distance between two lines. Simply, if I come here and put 100, it will be, you know, getting it, the objects are getting closer to each other. If I come here and put 500, it will spread over the right vector of the spline. And you can just see, if I come here and take this, it will simply follows the rotation of the spline. By the way, start and end meshes are independent from the rotation of the spline, so you're actually not independent, but you have to, you know, just like this, manually realign them depending on what you want. So after we done here, and we have spline mesh switch. This is simply converts this array mesh system to the spline mesh, one spline mesh. Unfortunately, spline mesh doesn't have another side feature, because, and I don't think it's necessary. It's for the usage to not go there and create another simple spline mesh. So I think it would be a good idea put the spline mesh option into this blueprint too, so it will you know, be multi-purposal. So you can come here and create another array object list from here to create a randomized spline mesh. can be walls and whatever you need, whatever you want. You can see, you can create like this. Of course, the pillar doesn't have enough polygons to bend in the way to here. That is why it is looking like the L form and not following the spline. Let me see if I can find another solution. I don't think these objects have enough polygons to bend. I know, I know. Um, Let me find a better example to demonstrate. Maybe this. Okay, all right. Let's do it like this. The spacing between two spline points are too high, so even if it has enough polygons, it will never be enough. So let's see another one. I copy with the Alt key and drag. As you can see now, this is the simple spline mesh we need, and it will just use array objects and randomize, and the end mesh and the start mesh are still applied. You can always come here to do end mesh and delete this to delete the end mesh and start mesh if you don't want any, just like that. And if you need some gaps, you can just add an empty array mesh just like this to do list. So if you add more empty array meshes with as you can see none, it will create more gaps just like this. I mean the chances are getting higher. It's there's a chance. It's randomized, so I can't say if the chances are getting higher to, you know, create more empty gaps, but you know, even if the 100% chance, there could be all of them full. 100% chance the randomization will take these two objects or one of them, all of them, but it's a very low chance. So let's delete this. And okay, like I said, this is the simple, and the thing is, we have random position, random rotation, and random scale. These all applies at the both spline mesh and the, you know, advanced spline mesh. If I come to the position x randomness and put value like this, as you can see, it will create randomness. The higher the number getting, the higher the randomness will, just like that. The only disadvantage is this. It will take the world coordinates, not the local spline point right vector, you know. So if I come here and let's say rotation randomness, right, rotation randomness, just like this, it will create. Okay, don't use randomness at spline mesh. I didn't create it for the spline mesh. I created for the, you know, the advanced spline mesh to use with arrays and randomization of the scene. So as for the scale, yeah, scale is still, it will always offset your meshes at the spline mesh thick. So I don't advise to use those. You can, though you can use the z-axis. Z-axis won't offset anything, and for the y, as you can see, it will take the world coordinates. So it will, I don't advise this. It's not way to build some stuff you want. All right, let's get back to the, let's get out from the spline mesh and get back to the advanced spline mesh. So here it is. Okay, like I said, I will show you what you can do with random position, random rotation, and random scale. Let's okay, I won't add any end meshes or anything for now I will delete these points and create a new one, and here it is. Okay, let's say we have this. So if I come here and go to the meshes and let's put some pillar here and maybe box, nope, not box, cube, and maybe quad pyramid. Okay, so here's the fun starts. If I come to the offset and let's make it denser, or maybe like this, and the position X randomness, if I come here and put 500, as you can see at the x-axis it will add some randomness. If I come here and add like this, it will add another randomness, and like this another one at the y-axis, and for the z-axis I will come and just like that. You can create a lot of stuff like this. Let's load this values like this. Okay, the random rotation is, if I simply come here and put all the way to there, it will create another random effect and another one and another one. It is awesome to create a debris or battlefield and other stuff like this. It will be just, it's looking cool, although as you can see it has some flows. It's not perfect, so you have to put some limitations, like maybe 90 degrees will be good. They will not bend more than 90 degrees. As you can see, 90 degrees will be the maximum. So as for the scale, if I come here and put scale x randomness 2 and 2 and 2, it will create random scale values for each objects around between the minimum randomness and the max randomness for the all axes. And uniform scale randomness is the global multiplier of all of them. Like if I come here make it 2, it will just multiply all of them. So let's come here and let's say this 5, 5 and 5. If I make this like that, you will see there will be small objects. I mean the scale will be 1 or 2 or 3 and so on. And the offset scale is built for, let me demonstrate you, you'll understand better. Right, okay, let's say we have an object like what I have to find, and okay, let's delete this and add, and let's say door frame. Yeah, door frame will do. Door frame, as you can see, no, door, not this one, door frame, I'm sorry. Let's see door frame. As you can see, these are aligned with the spline, and let's say we need to rotate this 90 degrees at the z-axis to create a wall with doors. Okay, how do I do that? Normally if you don't have any rotation values at the blueprint, you have to go to the objects pivot or the reimport options and change the transform and reimport it again to put the spline. But I have I think it would be cool to put some values here to just change it from here manually. So if I come here, you can see position X, position Y, position Z, and rotation scale and so on. If you come to the Z rotation and put 90, it will just turn them away. And if I come, you can do for the all the axis for this, and scale is the same. Oh, not 0, we need 1, sorry. Okay, position is for the same. Let's say it's your pivot is a little bit disoriented and you need to just correct it. You can use these values, and these values are you can do this for the start mesh and the end mesh to create and align the objects better. Okay, this is the advanced blueprint. I'm sorry, advanced spline blueprint. I hope you like it. You can find it at the Unreal Marketplace. Thank you.